Alright, here we are, back out at the range. Another beautiful evening. We got a full moon tonight. I know I said I was going to try to continue on with the Stay-Ball HD, but the Stay-Ball match, excuse me, it's just not going to work. Put up a terrible group, so I have since moved back to Varget, and tonight we're going to be testing a 175 grain Sierra Match King. It shot pretty well with the 168s, but I figured, hey, let's try it out and see what the 175s do, since we do plan on shooting this stuff a little bit further than the 600, 700 yards. We want to take this thing out to 1,000 yards. So let's get it set up, and I'll get back with you when we're done. In case anyone's wondering exactly what gun I'm running, this is a Bergara HMR 308 with a 20-inch barrel, running a kinetic suppressor. They're out of Phoenix, Arizona. It's big, heavy, built like a tank. It does add a little bit of weight to the rifle, but man, it works just so well for what I'm using it for. I think you can tell by the video, it suppresses that sound really, really nicely. Got a TMK suppressor cover on there. And for the scope, I'm running a Vortex Razor HD Gen 1. Oldie but a goodie. I've had this rifle, or this scope, for, man, probably 10, 15 years, and it's been on a ton of different rifles, and it just works for me. And another oldie but a goodie, rocking the Harris bipod with a Area 419 Arca rail mount on the front, just drilled right into the screws that were already there. But here's the ammo I'm going to be shooting tonight. It's the Sierra Tipped Match King in 175 grain. Like I said earlier, the 168s shot really well. I'm very curious on how these 175s are going to shoot. I'm going to be going all the way up to 44 grains, so a couple rounds. We got seven strings of fire we're going to do tonight. Let's get started. 43 grains of Varget, 175 grain Sierra Tipped Match Kings. That was it. All right. 2613 average velocity, standard deviation 8.1, not bad. Extreme spread 21.6. All right, off to a decent start. Extreme spread's not that great, but wait 5 minutes and we'll shoot the next round. I have to keep checking all around me and downrange because there was another herd of donkeys that came through, and they like to, for some reason, go right on the hill where the impacts are going. And I've had to go down and chase them around and try to scare them off the impact zone, but it looks like they made their way out of here. But man, that's annoying when all those donkeys come through. You gotta love them though. Oh, there they are, standing right over there. Good, they're behind me. All right, let's get back to shooting. All right, 43.4 grains of Varget. I apologize on that last one, the 43.2 grain string of fire. That will not be in here because my camera was on picture mode, not on video mode. But it did shoot great. Low SDs, decently low extreme spread. Probably put out like a 0.8 inch group or so. So 43.4 grains of Varget. All right, not bad, not bad. Extreme spread was pretty high up there. There was one that was real low velocity. That was our little flyer outside that group. But average velocity 2633, standard deviation 9, 10 to high. Extreme spread 27.1. It did not like that, or I just jacked something up reloading, which is more than likely the case. All right, another 5-minute break, and we'll be back. All right, we're back. 43.6 grains of Varget. That last group, I just went down and checked the target during the 5-minute break, and that was not spectacular. It seems like the 168s are shooting better than the 175s. A little disappointed, but I think we can stretch those 168s out to 1,000 if we play around with the load just a little bit more. But 43.6 grains, 175 tip Match Kings. Let's see what they do. Ugh. Oh, this group is not good. Good standard deviation, but still single digits, but this group is all over the friggin' place. Not a good group. Average velocity 2647, standard deviation 8.9, extreme spread 22. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, another little break and then we'll be back. All right, 43.8 grains of Varget. Okay, all right, well, the 43.8 grouped really well. That's definitely a sub-MOA group. Standard deviation is 3.8, extreme spread is 9.1. Good standard deviation and low extreme spread. We may be switching to the 175s. I was not expecting that after what I had been seeing. Liking it. All right, we'll take another break and we'll check it out. All right, last string of fire for the evening, 44 grains of Varget. All right, not another, all right. Another pretty darn good group, a little over an inch, I'd say. Definitely not as good as the last one, so I think we found that little accuracy node somewhere in between there. Average velocity, 2672. Standard deviation, 8.6, pretty good. Extreme spread, 24, not great. So I think we're gonna focus around that 43.8 43.8 grains, and we'll load up a couple on either side of it and see if it's stable and shoots well. All right. Go down and take a look at the target and call it a night. So this is all the load testing I've done messing around. You see the stay ball up top was not very good at all. And we went into the Varget right here. The Varget got pretty good, especially that 44.6 with the 168 grain. And then that second to last group I shot right there, could be me, I'm tired, it's 11 o'clock at night. But this looks like a pretty good group. Man, when people said these Bergaras were picky, they meant it. I have a Bergara HMR and 6.5 PRC, and that thing shoots pretty much everything I put through that is sub-MOA groups, but this 308's proven to be a little more difficult to get a load dialed in. But I'm gonna explore around this and that group right there, that 43.8 grains, I'm gonna load a couple on either side of it and shoot a couple more, and next time we're out here, we'll explore that together and we'll see what happens. It's looking kind of promising though. I'm happy about that. I'll put a picture of what that actual group was after this video. Have a great night, guys.